Bull Bassett, 12-6 winner over Daniel Zepeda in the main event here at who's number 144 pounds. Said you've been waiting for this one for a full year last year. It didn't go your way, but without that, do you reach the heights that you've reached in the last years without that result?
Absolutely not. So this year is the best year of my life as far as getting better on the mat, off the mat. Think a lot goes to 365 days ago, but it doesn't stop now that we beat them. You know, we want to dominate them even more. Because I feel like I controlled the whole match and never really felt danger. But I want it to be even more. And maybe get a tag next time.
Did you know that your training was going to lead you to this result?
I have to say yes. I mean, I had full confidence. I got there, scored points, and I know he's a great opponent. Nothing but respect for him, but he doesn't do what I do. He doesn't live the lifestyle I do. So I knew what was going to happen.
I think he was indicating one more time. Yeah, in the mat. What are your thoughts on that?
I hope he shows up. I want one more. And I'm going for 4 Super 32 so he could be the guy to stop it. So that's just exciting and glad he said that because now I'll be motivated.
How do you assess the match?
I think it was great. Again though, I mean, it's a big deal, yeah, for today, but it's just a building block to that, you know, that final long-term goal. And I'll post about it once instead of 100 times, and then I'll just get on going with the next thing. Excited about that.
What do you like about what you did in the match?
I think I controlled everything from tie-ups to the pace. I think I was controlling the center of the mat, forcing him into bad shots. His size wasn't there this year, and that it definitely showed. I felt strong, I felt big, and I know I can turn him too. So I think I gotta be able to do that. Score a lot of points, so that's always the goal. He's a great opponent though. I respect.
When you go back to work and that might be 5 a.m., what will be things that'll be fresh in your mind that, hey, these are where areas I gotta hone in on?
I think he got out of my legs once instead of a little bit more than that last year, so that was a good positive for me, but I don't want him to touch him at all. So I'm gonna try to limit that. And I think I gotta be able to get a turn. I had his wrist twice. I think next match I'm gonna turn him for sure. So I'm working on turns. And just pushing the pace even more. But I think ultimately I'm thinking about that end goal in mind. Coach V always talks about have the end in mind.
The environment. What were your thoughts on that? Is that what you envisioned when you heard that this was gonna be here?
It's the greatest environment I've ever wrestled in my life. by far. I mean, I knew everyone, almost everyone in the crowd, and they went crazy, so I commented on the flow post, Johnstown stand up, and they stood up tonight, so I can't thank them enough. Everybody who's out there, I mean, I got some really close people out there, so, you know, it's all for them, and after the match pointing up, that was for Coach Fakora and God, so just wanted to make sure that that's what it signified, and yeah, those people mean a lot.
What kind of juice did the crowd give you?
So much. I was feeling the energy. I was getting excited. There's nothing like wrestling in front of your home crowd, and I hope it stays here, because that'd be amazing. Next year and the years after for my brothers, so it was electric. I mean, I'm so thankful. Yeah.
What kind of influence did Coach Fakora have on you?
Coach Fakora not only had an influence on me as a wrestler, but as a man. There's a chair down there, kind of in his memorial in his honor. And I did a prayer there right before my match because it meant so much to me. And every time I practice in here, I practice with the UPJ guys, the college guys, and then Young Guns was here for a number of years, and he'd always be there sitting in that same chair. So much respect for Coach Fakora, and he's not only helped me as a wrestler, but as a man, and now he had a front row seat.
How did things feel different out there versus in Wisconsin a year ago?
I just think that you didn't get that cheer when you got a takedown in Wisconsin. And here you got a big one. So Johnstown stood up tonight, and I was fired up, and I'll never forget this night ever. So the biggest difference was that energy in the building. It was electric.
Got something for you. Here's number one.
Boom.
Signature headgear from Cliff Keen Athletic. When you look back on this, here's number one experience. What would be the highlights?
The highlights is having it here in Johnstown. Kind of silencing my opponent and just having fun. I think it's the biggest three. And we're number one for now, but we gotta earn it again in Super. So I'm excited.